YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be a lot of things, including a Fashionphile / Saint Laurent unboxing. Got a little visitor behind me, I think. His name is Chewy, short for Chewbacca. Chewy! Chewy, Bubba, you gonna just sit back there? You see him? He's just peeking right back there, keeping me company. So, an unboxing, some fun with straps. I'm going to show you the full second place prize for my 5,000 subscriber giveaway. I hadn't shown you that in the video where you can enter, and so I want to show you all three items I selected, and one of them is a surprise that I haven't even indicated might be a possibility, and I'm going to show you my bag of the day. So as you can see, it's not your typical unboxing, at least I guess you could say it's your typical unboxing for me, because I always throw lots of extra stuff in. It's never just, let's open this and see it. It's all kinds of stuff muddled into one video. Hopefully you'll enjoy it though. So my bag of the day is this beautiful Buci bag that I just unboxed with you. I am loving this bag. I did go ahead and put this chain on it from Nanastore 2018. I have shown you this with my Bleu Nuage Buci, and I really think it is just so fun to carry it with the chain dangling. And this one, it came with a sticker over the LV plate. It's not a perfect sticker because it does have a couple little bubbles that you can smooth out if you notice them. But I am going to leave it on for just a bit, and Sarah from Cactus Run Creatives told me that if I take the sticker off and send it to her, that she would create one that would be a little bit more permanent than this one. This one's pretty thin, and I'm sure for anybody out there who's bought a Buci, that's fabulous news, because it'll be a way to protect our enamel plates on the front of these bags. But I'm loving this bag. I have all your typical stuff in it, including a Zoomoni organizer. And I showed you that the other day. But anyway, I've got it all loaded up, and she is my beauty for the day. So on to the second prize for the giveaway. You know that my first prize is a beautiful Teddy Blake bag, and I'll link the video where I talk about the giveaway down in the description box. The original video got a ton of spam and unwanted harassment from my viewers, and I accidentally deleted it, which broke my heart because there were so many beautiful comments about things you loved about my channel within the comment section. Luckily, I was able to go back into my notifications and screen grab all of those comments, at least for the first like sentence and a half. So if you entered before, you're still entered, but it would help me out if you went and put 3 hearts down in the comment section with just nothing else. If you've already entered before, that way when my son is picking the winner from the printouts that I have, as well as from the new comments on that video, I'll be able to reply back to you if you won. Now, just a reminder, if you win that competition, the only way we will communicate will be through my email, which is down in the description box, or through my Instagram, which is also down in the description box. If you are asked to text, if you're asked to send money, any of those things, it's not me. They are very good at pretending to be me. One thing I did in the updated video is I put a 1 in the word giveaway, and I haven't noticed any spam since I did that. I substituted the 1 for the I. So hopefully that's just a way we can work around these things in the future. So all these items are brand new for the second place prize, just like the bag is brand new for the first place prize. But I'm going to be giving away this strap, which I've already showed you. The other strap I selected to give away would be this, which is a very Dior-like pattern. It looks like the Dior Nuage pattern, and it's got gold hardware on it. So those 2 straps. And then I had a third strap picked out, but I got a charm from the company Havre, and I thought I would include this in the giveaway as well, because I have charms for pretty much all my bags that I want to have charms for right now. But it is a little Louis Vuitton and Chanel reminiscent type charm. It's got camellias like Chanel would have, and then it's got fleurs like Louis Vuitton would have, and then they've thrown in some pearls. I like to put charms like this on bags like my Speedy, And so this is a Louis Vuitton charm. You can see in comparison that the Havre Deluxe charm has some differences, but also some similarities. It's got the same kind of hooks. And then here is a charm that I purchased from Havre Deluxe, and I absolutely love this. They showed it on their multi-pochette accessoire that they had, and I had to have it. It just fits perfectly, and I think it looks gorgeous, and it allows you to incorporate both silver and gold into the outfit that you are wearing with this beautiful bag. So rather than doing a third webbed strap, I decided I would do the charm instead. I can't remember. I want to say I think these sell for like $30, but it's been a while since I've looked. So those are all ready to go for the second prize winner, just like this beautiful Stella bag in a light Tiffany blue type shade is also ready to go for the first prize winner. When I announce the winner, I'm going to have my son standing like right here next to me in a video. He'll announce the winner, and then I'll go reply back to that 5,000 subscriber giveaway video and just let the winners know they won in case they don't see that updated video. But I'm thinking I'll do it around the end of the first week of August. So that's just a time frame. So make sure you are subscribed to my videos and sign up for notifications so you don't miss that. I've shown you 3 bags already in this video, but I have a 4th one to show you, and I've got a fun strap to show you to go with it. And as you can see, this bag is from Fashionphile. I've had some really good luck with Fashionphile lately. I have gotten 2 bags, and I haven't shown you either one of them. I've had them for a little bit, but with me cutting back on my videos to once or twice per week, or maybe 3 times, like on weeks like 4th of July week, I just am not getting to them quite as quickly. And I have so many things I want to do besides just unbaggings or unboxings or reveals. And I'm going to get to those because my buying is on hold right now. I mean, it's not like totally gone. I'm going to show you some other things like fashion items, and I'm going to show you some beautiful things that I've picked up that just are life-changing items, but nothing like handbags after the next couple unboxings. So without further ado, let's get into the Fashionphile bag. So as I forewarned you, we've got Saint Laurent, or Saint Laurent. I'm getting over being sick, so if I sound a little nasally, that's why. Wow, I just dropped the bag right off of it. No anticipation, it's just there. Okay, so this is a collage bag. You can see it still has the Fashionphile tag on it, which is also their certificate of authenticity. I cannot remember the name of this color. I want to say it's like rose water or something like that. It is the most beautiful shade of like pale mauve pink. It's like they mixed white into the perfect mauve. And it comes with their distressed hardware, and it has a silver undertone to it, and the most silver part of it is right here. And I don't know if you noticed this, but this is the older style of the collage bag. And the way you can tell is that the Saint Laurent emblem is actually down low. And I think it's somewhat protective of the tip of this bag. I now have 4 collage bags. It is the highest number of repeats that I have of any luxury handbag. So that tells you something about what I think about the collage bag. The only downside I see for this bag is it's not a shoulder bag for me at all, because it comes with a long strap and it comes with a top handle. But that's okay because I have a lot of shoulder bags, so I don't need all of them to be shoulder. And I do love a crossbody bag as well, which this is a fabulous crossbody. So let's do a spin move. I have found that you can reach out to Fashionphile. I'm sure many people have told you this before, but you can reach out for extra pictures. So I did that with this bag. You can also have the person smell it for you. You can have them give you their opinions about the wear and tear. And I have somebody that has decided that they will be my person. So I just reach out and text her, and she sends me photographs, and it's just wonderful. And I really don't see any marks on this. She told me that it looked like the plate was tarnished, which it's supposed to be. So that was okay with me. When you open it up, it still has the sticker on the magnetic clasp, which I'll probably leave there because it's a pretty strong magnet and that will dampen how strong it is by just a little bit. The chain is a bit more on the gunmetal side, and one of the things that I got so excited about with this bag is that it is basically like a gunmetal that is durable, and I love that because I at one time had the Coach Cassidy in the Aurora pink color, which is a little brighter pink than this, but beautiful, and it had the dark hardware, and I ended up selling it because I was just so scared that that bag's hardware, especially on the C, would chip. I have not had any issue with the Saint Laurent, like the gunmetal silver type hardware chipping. I have seen their black hardware, like what they use with their black on black bags. I have seen that chip a little bit, and I've heard people say that chips, but I've had nothing but good luck with this basically in between silver and black hardware. So this bag, it just gets me all excited. The layout of the interior is the same on both the old and the new models, but there are some differences, and I'm going to do a video coming up soon to show you the differences between my 2 old model and my 2 new model Saint Laurent bags, since I have 2 of each now. But one thing I had forgotten about is that this section right here surrounding the pocket is a really nice leather on both sides of that pocket. And then the rest is a textile type interior. These bags have enough organization. And when I say organization, I mean they've got 2 pockets. They have a zip pocket in the middle, and they have a back slip pocket right here. So they really have enough organization that I do not feel like I need an organizer, but I do feel like I need a base shaper. And if you look at the side of this bag, it is very, very narrow. I love Boutique Australia for their base shapers, and they are going to kindly send me one for this bag. And when I do my video and I show you this bag and my Rouge Legion one compared to my Sharon Bleu and my Seaweed one, we're going to look at the differences between old and new model, but I'm also going to show you how much better this bag is going to look with the base shaper inside. For now though, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take these little scissors and I'm going to cut off the Fashionphile tag with you. Oh my goodness, there it goes. Honestly, that was really in my way because I want to show you this bag with another strap, and I want to try it on with the strap it comes with. And they had woven the ribbon or the string through the strap on one side, making it very hard to model. So I'm wearing just a white Z Supply tank and some Zella pants on the bottom. I think it's Zella. I think it's pronounced Zella. It's a Nordstrom athletic brand, and I actually took advantage of the Nordstrom anniversary sale and picked up another pair of their Zella bottoms because I just love that brand. They're sort of a purpley gray color though, and I think you can see that the bag itself, I'm gonna have to squat down for you to see the whole thing. The bag itself is a pale pink, and I am in love with this color. One thing about these straps crossbody that I've shown you in the past is that the break where it hooks to the chain can hit you in somewhat of an uncomfortable spot when you're wearing them crossbody. When you're wearing them on the shoulder, that's no problem, but when you're wearing them crossbody, it can hit you in a funny spot. These, because the chain is so wide and so flat, it is very comfortable to me, even with the break hitting where it is. And even with the tank top on. And that says something, because usually if I have just a thin top on, I really notice whenever the break is hitting me right there on my collarbone or around my shoulder. So this is a strap I was very excited to show you. I got this from Temu, and it came with the silver hardware. I cannot remember if you could get this one with gold hardware or not, but I thought since this bag had a mostly silver plaque on the front, I mean, it's just slightly tarnished, and these parts are really small, that the silver hardware would look good with it. I've been showing it to you with the clasp undone. It is centered and everything. It was just a little off kilter because of the way the clasp was, and also probably because it needs to be spread out a little bit or have something inside. So I clipped these little teardrop shaped clips right to that bottom D-ring, which is also holding on the top handle. And I do it to the outside so it doesn't interfere with the top handle. And I have to say, I think that this strap looks amazing with this bag. I'm absolutely loving it. That tells me that this color is very similar to the Rose Dust Marc Jacobs color, because I love this print with that bag as well. I have a thicker strap for that bag that I got from seethroughpurses.com. I absolutely love it, and it has the pale gold hardware. But I am thinking that this color combo is amazing with this bag. So I'm super excited to have it. And I'll link the video about Temu down in the description box. All of the straps that I received from them, they're all linked down in the description box of that video, including this one. I believe I never showed this in that video because I didn't have a bag to go with it. But voila, Fashionphile came through, and now I have a bag to go with this pretty strap as well. So I think that does it. I hope you enjoyed this video, this unboxing or unbagging or reveal or whatever you want to call it of this beautiful collage bag. I will have already popped the color name in earlier. I'll go look that up before I post the video. But I am loving it. I'm super excited. I ended up selling my Alma BB, and I talked about it in a previous video. I sold it to one of my lovely subscribers, and I think she's really loving it. And this is the bag I got to replace that bag. I am a big squishy gushy person, and I like things that are very soft. It is not to say I don't like Louis Vuitton's Epi leather, but for me, the Alma BB in Epi is a little bit stiff for me to wear it crossbody. I do still have my Empreinte version, the black one, which is this beauty, and it's got lots of give, and so the handles kind of smoosh in if you're wearing it up against your body. And so for me, this Alma BB is a better fit, like comfort wise. But if I carried these bags top handle primarily, I would have kept all three of my Alma BBs. As it is, I have this one, and I have let go of the Indigo and the Rose Ballerine. And that is why I'm so delighted to have this bag, which works for me better crossbody than the Alma BB did. So if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there is the same. It's the @ then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.